Kool TV proudly presents Kentucky Christian University basketball as the Kool Hit Sports Network brings you coverage of the KCU Knights live from Grayson, Kentucky. Now let's head to Ron Arnett Court for Countdown to Tip-Off and KCU basketball live on Kool TV.
Back here in Grayson as we welcome you back here on Kool TV. If you're just now joining us, welcome aboard here in the heart of the Parks, Grayson, Kentucky at Ron Arnett Court. Second game of the doubleheader here with the women just finishing things up. Bryan winning that one 84-48. That's time for the men. As Bryan comes in with a record of 15-10, they're 13-9 in AAC play. They've won 3 consecutive, including defeating Reinhardt 82-54 last time out for the Knights. They fell to Bluefield 90-75. They're 5-21 on the season, 3-19 in AAC play, trying to snap a 12-game skid here on the home floor for the final time of the 23-24 season. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll break it down. Meter starting laps to get you ready for tip-off. KCU and Bryan after this on Kool TV.
Rev up your autumn adventure and refuel at Clark's Pump and Shop. Make a pit stop and treat yourself to our assortment of snacks and drinks. Clark's Pump and Shop has the perfect treats to satisfy your fall cravings. From our seasonal lattes and iced coffees to specialty donuts and desserts. Don't just fuel up your vehicle, fuel your taste buds at Clark's Pump and Shop, your ultimate road companion. Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
If you're looking for a complete discount pharmacy with old-fashioned service and excellent prices, look no more. Since 1979, Stultz Pharmacy has provided our area with the finest in pharmacy care, 24-hour emergency prescription service, free delivery, and drive-through service for prescriptions. Stultz Pharmacy continues to fill all of your expectations. They carry a nice selection of gift items. For hometown service, see the professionals at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup. More than you expect from a pharmacy.
Stultz Pharmacy.
River Cities Builders is a licensed general contractor specializing in commercial and industrial projects, and they have a history and reputation of providing top-notch expertise through their experienced and devoted workforce. River Cities Builders also is a gas facility maintenance company offering petroleum equipment maintenance and EMV-compliant upgrades for smart payment terminals, and they offer 24 hours, 7 days a week emergency service. Call 606-473-4112 or visit rivercitiesbuildersinc.com.
When you have business away from home or a planned event far from your comfort zone, you're probably going to need a little help. Let A&A Porta Potties assist you with all your portable toilet needs. Whether on a construction site, planning for an outdoor wedding, or any other outdoor event, A&A Porta Potties are here to assist you. A&A Porta Potties also rents out storage containers, office containers, cooling fans, tables, and chairs. A&A Porta Potties, there is no event too big or too small for us to accommodate you.
Back here in Grayson on Countdown to Tip-Off as we get you ready for KCU and Bryan. Looking at the visitors on the scoreboard, the Bryan Lions, they come with a record of 15-10. Last time out, a win over Reinhardt, 82-54. Shot it well from the field, 54%. 10 of 26 from long range. That was 39%. 8 of 10 from the free throw line. Out-rebounded the Eagles 42-28. Only turned it over 10 times. Ian Johnson leading the way with 30 points. Averaging 14 a game, but he's kind of been a guy that has gotten after it in a mighty way here as of late. So we'll see how things play out with him as he goes through. When these two teams met back earlier this season, he went off for 33 in the winning effort. That was an 84-75 win over the Knights. Josh Bauer, the other guy that is going to be a tall task for this team to go after. 14 points, 14 rebounds, 5 dimes. He went for 10, 9, and 5 when they hooked up earlier in the matchup this season. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll get our keys to the game, meter starting laps, get you ready for tip-off. KCU and Bryan. We continue after this on Kool TV.
At First National Bank, we strive to make every person that walks through our doors feel like family. Because to us, you are. For over 120 years, we have lived in and served the families of Kentucky with genuine care through the good times and the bad. Come and see the difference banking with family can truly make for you at any of our 7 locations or visit our website at www.fnbgrayson.com. First National Bank, member FDIC.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts and salads, a tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenham, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around. Kentucky Christian University is a private, nonprofit university located in the beautiful foothills of eastern Kentucky in Grayson. KCU offers both undergraduate and graduate programs, including the Teacher Leader Master of Arts in Education degree. They also have an array of competitive sports. Kentucky Christian University is committed to focusing on Christ while helping students build character and prepare for their future careers. Visit kcu.edu to learn more or to schedule a visit to campus. Not only is State Senator Robin Webb proud to support and congratulate our youth in all their endeavors in and out of the classroom, but your State Senator Robin Webb is also proud to support and work for all the adults in her district. Robin Webb strives to put forth the best for youth and adults alike. Whether it's in Frankfort or here at home in her district, know that Robin Webb puts you first in all of her decisions she makes. State Senator Robin Webb strives harder every day to make Kentucky a better place to work, live, and have fun.
Back here in Grayson as we get you set for KCU and Bryan. Taking a look at KCU. Lost last time out to Bluefield 90-75. Shot the ball extremely well. 55% from the field, 38% from long range, 6 of 16. They were 11 of 13 from the free throw line. Got out-rebounded 27-31, but of those 31 rebounds, 15 of them were on offensive glass. 20 turnovers as well. I talked with Coach Charlie Pack earlier in the week, and he said that they were right there. Said I think they led it at the half, and then just out of the locker room, just flat. And that allowed Bluefield to kind of open up a margin, and they just couldn't get back amongst the way. When these two teams hooked up back on January 10th down in Dayton, Tennessee, KCU fell in that one 84-75. Shot it well from the field, but they stunk it up from long range, 6 of 23. They got out rebounded only by 2, 16 turnovers in that basketball game. They were a perfect 9 of 9 from the charity stripe. Lamar Northington flirted with a double-double. He had 8 points and 11 rebounds. D'Angelo Stockstill had a big game, 22 points and 6 rebounds. Jaden Lloyd, 13 and 3. Last time out in the loss to Bluefield, Northington paced the team with 17. D'Angelo had 12. Lloyd dumped in 12. Sanders with 10 and DeBoard with 11. But, again, you're talking about your starting 5 there, and there's nothing coming off the bench. That's something that I've talked with Coach Pack so many times this year and at length of just finding a way to, add some depth. That's the thing going forward. 15 and 10. So just trying to find some depth off the bench is going to be huge. But again, that's something it's just so hard to expect 5 or 6 guys to go for 40 minutes, especially at this level of play. Makes it very difficult. But we'll see how this one shakes down. And hopefully the Knights can close things out here at home on a winning note. Though we've got one game remaining, they'll head off to Union next Saturday to close out the 23-24 campaign. Looking at the conference standings, Union at the top at 19 and 3. Pikeville right behind at 18 and 4. KCU and St. Andrews down at the bottom at 3 and 19. Bluefield right above them. So about ready to get things rolling here. Before I get going, my customary hello, Mr. Don Stockstill, all the way up in Inkster, Michigan. My friend, we got snow here last night, about 3 inches in Grayson. It is cold. I'm certain it's probably nowhere as cold as it is up north there coming off of the lakes, but always great to see him chime in there on the chat screen and say hello. But got a chance to meet him earlier this season. That was always a nice treat. But really enjoy getting a chance to meet the people here and make connections with faces and names. Again, if you're first time with us here on Kool TV, hit that subscribe button, give us a thumbs up. If you see something you like, hit that bell, and we'll alert you each time we put out new material here on Kool TV. Well, let's meet the starting lineups. We'll start first with the visitors on the scoreboard, the Bryan Lions. Head coach Don Rukowski, 15-10, 13-9 in AAC play. It'll look like this: 3 guards, 2 forwards. It'll be number 1, Ian Johnson, number 3, Caden Johnson, and number 4, Caleb Grimes. In the front court, be the junior out of Albany, Oregon, number 21, Josh Bauer. Had a big game last time out, 14 points, 14 rebounds, and 5 dimes. And the redshirt sophomore out of Hendersonville, Tennessee, number 33, Kaylor Dye. Again, much like the women, they'll be in the black jerseys with the red numerals and letters, which those things are so hard to see. You can see them on their screen right there. I mean, it just makes it very tough. KCU will be in the gray jerseys with the red numerals and letters. So again, for the visitors, Johnson & Johnson. Hey, isn't that a company? I think so. Makes baby material, makes baby products. Yeah, Johnson & Johnson. Grimes, Bauer, and Dye. That's your starting 5 for the visitors. Top 25 basketball action. North Carolina is going to put away Virginia Tech today. Duke is in front of Florida State late. Oklahoma is about to pull off the upset over number 19 BYU. Iowa's trying to knock off number 20 Wisconsin. They're down. They're going to up 4, down 5 to go. Number 1 UConn flexing its muscle against Marquette. That's a battle of 1 versus 4. They're up 42-26 at the half. Number 11 South Carolina's in front of LSU 22-14. Winners today: Iowa State, Alabama, Virginia, Creighton, Houston, and Dayton. Take a look at the starting lineups for the KCU Knights. 5-21 on the season, 3-19 under head coach Charlie Pack. It'll look like this: 4 guards and a forward. Starting things off, the 5'8 freshman out of Lake Wells, Florida, number 0, Jaden Lloyd. He's joined by the 6'3 redshirt junior from Detroit, Michigan, number 3, Eric Sanders. A 6'2 Frosh out of Hoptown, Kentucky, number 11, Lamar Northington. And the 6'1 Frosh out of Ashland, number 21, Race DeBoard. Rounding things out in the front court, 6'7 redshirt sophomore out of Inkster, Michigan, number 10, D'Angelo Stockstill. Lloyd, Sanders, Northington, DeBoard, and Stockstill, starting 5 for Coach Charlie Pack. Mr. Stockstill saying, "What's up, family? 20 degrees and cold." Well, it's not much better here, my friend. It was about that this morning. We're going to see 65 by Wednesday, though. It's one of the things I've always said about this area. If you don't like the weather, just wait about 5 minutes. It will change. Again, the basketball season has dwindled away. Baseball and softball is getting ready to get ramped up. Baseball actually played 2 games yesterday. They were scheduled to play today, but the snow from last night took care of that. So we will be bringing you baseball and softball action right here on Kool TV beginning next Saturday is our first scheduled game. Again, you can check out our webpage, KoolHits1057.com. That's Kool with a K. And we'll get you all the action coming up on the diamond. Josh Bauer, D'Angelo Stockstill, center court. Knights will work it from right to left as you view it on your screen. Ball goes in the air. Mr. Stockstill controls it in the backcourt. Off we go. Here's Sanders, brings it off to Stockstill. Tries to throw a dart underneath, and it's raked out of bounds off the hands of Caleb Grimes. Had the idea, just couldn't make the connection. 10 seconds gone. Knights basketball in the corner. Sanders to bring it in. Here's Stockstill out right of point. Lloyd on the wing. 15 on the shot clock. Lloyd a little hesitation. Sanders wants to attack. Out to the board. 9 on the shot clock for Sanders. Here's Lloyd. Long threes on the way. No. Rebound by Kaylor Dye. averaging 4 points, 4 rebounds a game. Front court are the Lions. Grimes left side. Gives it up, gets it right back on the right side now. Goes inside Bauer. Bauer going on D'Angelo. Turn around, hook shot up. No, yes. Tipped on the rim one time and then falls in. 2-0 Bryan. Bauer 13 points, 8.2 rebounds a game for the junior out of Albany, Oregon. Here's Sanders in the keyhole. Stockstill all alone. They kind of really sagging off him, not giving him anything inside. They'll give him that long-range jumper. Here's Race cut off on the baseline. Stockstill lines up, pulls the trigger, threes off the mark right side, and it goes out of bounds back to Bryan. Here's Raymer. He's going to check in for Eric Sanders. Raymer, 6'6" junior out of Massac County, Illinois. 3 points, almost 3 rebounds a game. Caleb Grimes, redshirt senior out of Nashville, Tennessee. Bryan from Dayton, Tennessee, in between Chattanooga and Knoxville. Here's Caleb Johnson, goes to the rack, finger roll short, and a whistle and a foul. Fouls on the board. His first, team's first. And Caden Johnson to the line to shoot 2. First one's on the way is good. Johnson, 4 points, 5 rebounds, had 7 points, 2 rebounds, and 3 assists in the win over KCU back on January the 10th. Second free throw doesn't stay home. Stockstill with a rebound, Knights down 3. Here's Lloyd. Hands off to Stockstill, gets it right back. Now Northington, 19-footer from the keyhole, short off the right iron. Bauer with a rebound, he'll race it ahead. Stockstill sizing him up as he slows him down. Grimes takes it out top. Stockstill got him on the hand there. Bauer slowed up. Grimes, 15 on the shot clock, cut off there by Lloyd, top of the key. Low pass on the far side, 6 on the shot clock. Johnson spins, turnaround 15-footer, in and out, no good. Dye fights for the rebound. It's pushed out of bounds by Raymer. It'll stay with the visiting Lions. Grimes the trigger in, does so to Dye, takes the handoff, goes to the corner, pulls the trigger, 3 balls and air ball, right in the hands of Race to Board. Board to the rack, dumps it inside, looking for Stockstill, but throws it away. Dye, Euro step, shot up, no good. Bauer with a follow. And Charlie Pack wants a timeout, a 30-second timeout. 5-0 Bryan. See this one on your Grayson Sporting Goods Instant Replay. The big man there inside with a follow. He's got 4 of the first 5. $17:28 to go in the half. KCU's missed their first 3 shots. Bryan 2 of 6. Josh Bauer has been big early on. 9th meeting all time between these two teams. This series is split 4-4, and an interesting, KCU won the first 4 meetings. First one back in 2019. That was 81-78. They've lost the last 4 meetings. Knights basketball out of the timeout. Stockstill gives it off to Lloyd. Lloyd left of point. There's DeBoer down the corner next to the Lions bench. Lloyd in between the rings, back to DeBoer. DeBoer starts to drive, cut off by Johnson. Now Lloyd into the keyhole. Northington out of the corner, 7 on the shot clock. Raymer in the short corner. Backs it in, out to Northington. Northington with 2 fadeaway jumpers on the way, yes! Lamar Northington strokes home the long-range 2, and the Knights are on the board. They trail a 5-2. Big shot there by Northington. Here's Johnson on the curl, tries to feed it inside to Bauer, and it's kicked out of bounds. First turnover of the basketball game, 1 each way. Here in the opening 3.5 minutes. There's Lloyd, left side. Back out top of the key now. DeBoard. And that's an illegal screen, sure is. Raymer never got set. His first team second. Second turnover of the basketball game. Caleb Grimes attacks the rim, swings it out. Dye. Johnson, spot up three, no. Offensive rebound by the Lions. Grimes will reset it. Goes to work on DeBoard. And then threw it off the chest of Stockstill. Here's Northington out in transition. Off the glass, yes. The Frosh out of University Heights with all 4 points for the Knights. They trail it by one now, 5-4. There's Bauer. Hand off to Johnson. Curl off the right to the left. Bauer wants it on the post, gets it. Here comes a double team between Raymer and Stockstill. They'll look it off to the wing. 3 balls up, no good. Stockstill had it there, can't keep it. Johnson from the wing, 3's up and over top of the backboard and out of bounds. Ian Johnson's three-pointer doesn't go home. 4-0 run for the Knights. They got a chance to take their first lead of the ball game here on this trip. There's Northington. He's got all 4 of the first 4. Lloyd knifing his way through, trying to kick it out to Raymer, and then Raymer's going to reach out and pick up his second personal foul. A crazy foul, 65 feet away from the basket. And he was turning, looking to the bench, saying, "Give me one." And Coach Charlie Pack said, "You're not coming off the floor, my friend." (5-4) Bryan. Nearly 5 minutes gone here in the opening half. Bauer. Johnson on the handoff. Crossover, fade away from 10. No. Long rebound, Northington. He wants to race it ahead. Attacks off the right side, tries to kick it out to the board and throws it away. Third turnover by the Knights. Out in front, Johnson. Nearly had it taken away there by Lloyd. Here's Bauer, cut off by Northington. Johnson out of the corner, 15 on the shot clock. Here's Ian Johnson down the center, off the right side, no. Ball poked around. Raymer comes out of there with the basketball in the restricted space. All kinds of contact underneath. Raymer straightaway 3 for the lead, no. Ball tipped back in to race to board. Here's Northington. 3 balls on the way. Yes! Lamar's got all 7. It's a 7-0 run by the Knights. They lead at 7-5. Good look at it there on your Grayson Sporting Goods Instant Replay. Freshman from Hoptown, dialing up from downtown Tripletown. Here's Bauer off the window. Good. We're tied at 7. He's got 6 of the 7. Lloyd. Northington filling it. Tries to go inside to Stockstill, and it's poked out of bounds. Here comes Colby Gray. He'll check in for Lloyd. Dye comes off. Logan Allen checking in, the redshirt freshman from Peachtree City, Georgia. 13:35 to play in the half, all tied at 7. Stockstill on the inbound. Now the board. Here's Gray. He'll pull the trigger. He's not afraid to pull that long-range shot. DeBoard on the wing, left side, 10 on the shot clock. Gets to the rack. Now it's blocked away by Bauer. A big block there. And then Raymer with a steal. He's got numbers. Brings it off to Northington. Spot up 3 in transition. Got it! Lamar Northington's got all 10 of the first half points, 10-7. And a timeout requested by Bryan. You see the crowd here holding up the 3s. Lamar Northington. He's out and running. He's got 10 on 4 out of 5 shooting, averaging 10.3 a game, 3.5 rebounds. He says, "Give me the rock, I'll shoot it." And a great look there on that 3-point shot on the Grayson Sporting Goods Instant Replay. Grayson Sporting Goods, all the great sporting goods needs right here in downtown Grayson, located there on Main Street. Proud supporters of KCU Athletics. Timeout was requested by Bryan, so both teams have burned a timeout here in the early going. Happy to have everybody along with us here on this chilly afternoon in Grayson, here in the heart of the Parks, at Ron Arnett Court. Final home game of the regular season for the Knights. They'll head to Union, who lead the conference, on Saturday next week down in Barberville. Beautiful little town just outside of Corbin, Kentucky, about 3 hours from here. Back underway. There's Bauer out top of the key. Thought about pulling the trigger on the triple. Hands it off to Ian Johnson. Johnson nearly lost the handle on the basketball. Logan Allen picks it up, 15 on the shot clock. He'll come to the right elbow, trying to force it inside to Bauer. Bauer double team, gives it off to Logan. Here's Johnson, fadeaway jumper, too strong. Stockstill fights for the rebound. Here come the Knights up 3. Raymer slows it down. Stockstill between the rings. Now off to Northington. That cat is hot. Give him the basketball. The board out top will reset. Jalen King Joyner to step in on the next dead ball. Here's Northington. Off the right side. Floater up too short. Trying to take a little bit too much off of that on the floater. Caleb Grimes out top of the key now. Approaching 12 minutes to play in the half. Allen. Bauer tied up, gives it away. Johnson working on the board, goes to the basket, has that one blocked away by Race. Stockstill with a rebound. Here's the board. Pulls the triple, three's on the way, yes! 3 ball by Race. 13-7, Knights lead it by 6. A little head shake there by Race. Got the separation he wanted and pulled the trigger. Knights 3 of 6 from downtown. And then a foul away from the basketball. My producer's over here hitting all kinds of buttons. Stop your clock. I'm going to have to fire her here in just a second. Foul was on Caleb Raymer. That's his 3rd. Team's 4th. He got one job to do, run a clock. Can't even keep it going. Here's Andrew Lawrence checking in for his first action. He glides to the left side, ball tipped around. Stockstill claims it outside the restricted space. Knights leading by 6, wanting more. King Joyner, who checks in on the dead ball. Colby Gray steps back, works off a screen from Stockstill. Out to the corner, King Joyner. 15 on the shot clock. King Joyner gives it off to Stockstill on the baseline. Fights his way in, turnaround hook shot, yes! Got the friendly spin there by D'Angelo. It's an 8-point lead for the Knights. Stockstill picks up his first bucket of the ball game. Great start for KCU. Here's Lawrence. Grimes works off a screen for Bauer. Nothing happening there. Brings it right side to Johnson. Now Bauer on the post. Johnson wants a 3. It's on the way. In and out. No. Northington with 10 in the first half of play. Gray steps back, launches a 3 ball. No. DeBoard fights for the rebound. Goes off the left side inside King Joyner. Ball tipped around, and coming out of there with it is Grimes. There's Bauer. Stockstill, a great job stepping inside there, taking away that dime, headed toward Allen. Race in a hurry. Slams on the brakes. He goes ice skating across the baseline. Stockstill turns, goes to the left side with the right hand, can't finish. Inside of 10 to play in the half, an 8-point lead for the Knights. Bryan, 3 of 16 for 19% from the field to start things off here. KCU 6 of 14, 43%. 3 ball by Lawrence is glass, and that's it. Nearly breaks the backboard as it flies off the backside in the hands of DeBoard. Colby Gray will take the handoff and settle things down with 9:30 to play in the half. Bryan 0 for 6 from long range. Here's Stockstill, high post. The board on the handoff with 10. 15-footer from the elbow, yes. Race with his 5th. 17-7 timeout, Bryan. This will be a full timeout. We're back in 60 seconds on Kool TV.
Rev up your autumn adventure and refuel at Clark's Pump and Shop. Make a pit stop and treat yourself to our assortment of snacks and drinks. Clark's Pump and Shop has the perfect treats to satisfy your fall cravings. From our seasonal lattes and iced coffees to specialty donuts and desserts. Don't just fuel up your vehicle, fuel your taste buds at Clark's Pump and Shop, your ultimate road companion. Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
If you're looking for a complete discount pharmacy with old-fashioned service and excellent prices, look no more. Since 1979, Stultz Pharmacy has provided our area with the finest in pharmacy care, 24-hour emergency prescription service, free delivery, and drive-through service for prescriptions. Stultz Pharmacy continues to fill all of your expectations. They carry a nice selection of gift items. For hometown service, see the professionals at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup. More than you expect from a pharmacy.
Stultz Pharmacy.
17-7, KCU out in front. A 10-point lead for the Knights. Lamar Northington with an even 10 to start things off here as Bryan has struggled shooting the basketball. 3 of 7 from the field. They're 17.6%. They missed all 6 of the 3 balls. KCU out rebounding Bryan 11-9. So out of the Bryan timeout, that's their second, so they have 5 remaining. Or excuse me, 4 remaining, my mistake. Looked at the screen there wrong. Here's Lawrence on the handoff. Inside Bauer. Allen, double team, and Stockstill knocks it away and then fights for the rebound. It's a jump ball, it'll stay with Bryan. Stockstill got credit for the block there simply because Allen tried to go up and just went right into the arms of Stockstill. So we'll get the squeegee to bring up a little bit of perspiration off the floor. That's the thing, NAIA basketball, sometimes you got to take care of your own stuff. You don't get a fancy guy there that's got that big round swifter that comes out and does it. Mr. Bauer comes out and says, I'll take care of it myself. 10-point lead for the Knights. Lions basketball on the baseline. Johnson trying to get it in, does so near side to Allen. Here's Bauer. Tries to go backside. Stockstill knocked that one away. Bauer pulls it back up. Long-range jumpers off the mark, no good. Colby Gray chases down. Here come the Knights up 10. The board starts over there next to Ron Rakowski. And then right through the mitts of Colby Gray. 5th turnover of the basketball game by the Knights. Good crowd filing in here behind us. Johnson into the front court. There's a backdoor lob, and Northington took that one away. They were trying to feed Allen. The board in transition. Slows things down off the Northington. 17-footers on the way, no. Stockstill with a big rebound. Back out to Gray. 3 balls on the way, no. King Jr. fighting for the rebound, but Logan Allen takes it in front of his bench. 8 minutes to play in the half. Lawrence from the parking lot, no. Stockstill fights for another rebound. That's 5 for the big man. And then Gray streaking to the basket, can't finish it. Ian Johnson back on as he'll replace Andrew Lawrence. Johnson, the senior out of Chattanooga. Here's the board out of the corner. 20 on the shot clock. They go back to Gray. Here's Northington on a tipped ball. Resets the offense, gets a screen there from Stockstill. Had that one raked out of his hands, though. Good hands there by Kaylor Dye. Here's Bauer. Attacking the rim, it's knocked out of bounds, and it'll stay with, no, they'll say it was touched last by Bauer. He's holding his hands up saying, here, you got to be kidding me. Here's the board, right side. Get a screen from Stockstill. Fans it back out. Now comes right side. Stops on the baseline, steps through, off the window. Nice finish there by Race. He's got 7, and the lead is 12. It is a 19-2 run by the Knights. Johnson, a long threes, in and out. No, DeBoard with another rebound. They're 0 of 8 from long range. Here's Gray, gets a screen. Off to the Stockstill. Puts it on the deck, has a double team. Back out top of the key, now left side, Northington. King Joyner. 3 balls on the way, no, off the mark. Caden Johnson front court. Knights up by 12. There's Bauer, high post, goes to the wing. Stockstill him up. Johnson straight away, resets into the keyhole, 17-footer, too stiff. King Joyner with a rebound, feeds it out to Northington. Here come the Knights. King Joyner lines up a triple on the way, no. Logan Allen. Again, KCU taking some shots on these last couple of trips. If they can get any time in the shot clock they want. Got a chance to put your foot on the throat, stop it a little harder here. Ian Johnson works off a screen, looks at a double team. Nearly has it fed away. This should be a tie-up, and it is. Knights take it away. Northington off to Stockstill. Stockstill fakes, goes to the left hand. What a finish, D'Angelo. The big man puts it up off the window. It's a 21-2 run, and the Knights lead at 21-7. Fans coming to life here behind us. Ian Johnson goes right at Stockstill, and a big foul there on Ian as he takes a spill. That was on Stockstill. That's his first, team's 5th. And Ian Johnson to the line to shoot 2. Eric Sanders back on for Jalen King Joyner. Caden Johnson takes a seat as Nick Roberts, senior out of Alcoa, Tennessee, checks in his first action. So no free throws coming up for Johnson. I say it was on the floor before the shot attempt. Here's Grimes on the handoff right next to Coach Charlie Pack on that far sideline. 14-point lead, the largest of the ball game. Allen slams on the brakes and he walks. 8th turnover of the basketball game. His team averaging only 12 a game. Don Rakowski, the head coach for the Lions, pacing up and down on the far sideline, trying to figure out a way to get his team an answer. Nearly stolen away by Ian Johnson on the near sideline. And they're going to say he did. It was knocked out and then turned over. Here's Allen out top now. Roberts gives it off to Grimes as he goes from the right to the left. 15 on the shot clock. Fans really know Ian Johnson, number 1. Every time he touches the ball, they call him by first name. Here's Roberts with a feed off the dive to the right side. Kaylor Dye's first points of the ball game, goes home, and that snaps the 21-2 run. That cuts the lead down to 21-9. Here's the board out top of the key, right of point. Comes to the right baseline, 15-footer, yes! Give Race 9 in the first half. It's 23-9. The lead's back to 14 as we come front court. We got 4 minutes to play in the half. Stay tuned with us at the half. We'll check out the scoring and stats of this one. Nice, doing a great job showing and getting back on the defensive side of things. Johnson has this one taken away and nearly turned over, but Northington couldn't keep it in bounds. Could have been a push on the back side of it. Either way, it'll stay with Bryan with 14 on the shot clock. Near side Dye down in the corner. Here's Allen, hemmed up there by Stockstill. 3 ball by Allen, no good. Long rebound by Colby Gray. And then a 3 ball by Dye that gets stuck in the between the rim and the backboard. So what happens, that's a jump ball, and the arrow favors KCU. No basket. That is a jump ball. And we're going to get a timeout by KCU. And it's a full timeout. We're back in 60 seconds on Kool TV.
River Cities Builders is a licensed general contractor specializing in commercial and industrial projects, and they have a history and reputation of providing top-notch expertise through their experienced and devoted workforce. River Cities Builders also is a gas facility maintenance company offering petroleum equipment maintenance and EMV-compliant upgrades for smart payment terminals, and they offer 24 hours, 7 days a week emergency service. Call 606-473-4112 or visit rivercitiesbuildersinc.com.
When you have business away from home or a planned event far from your comfort zone, you're probably going to need a little help. Let A&A Porta Potties assist you with all your portable toilet needs. Whether on a construction site, planning for an outdoor wedding, or any other outdoor event, A&A Porta Potties are here to assist you. A&A Porta Potties also rents out storage containers, office containers, cooling fans, tables, and chairs. A&A Porta Potties, there is no event too big or too small for us to accommodate you.
We're going to roll the dice and see if we got this one on replay. I usually see this once a season. Nah, we didn't get it. Okay. That was still a good look there of Grace's baseline jumper there. But the basketball gets stuck between the rim and the backboard. And when that happens, it's a jump ball situation. So KCU owned the arrow, so they take possession. 8th turnover of the basketball game. Gives it back to the Knights. Jaden Lloyd checks back in on the dead ball, as does Eric Sanders. So starting 5 on the floor for the Knights, who lead at 23-9. Here's the board. Kicks it out to Stockstill. 3 ball on the way. No, way too stiff. Lloyd with a rebound and is fouled underneath on the hold. As that's on Caleb Grimes, his first. That's the team's first of the half. Logan Allen will take a seat. Caden Johnson returns. Stay tuned with us at the half. We'll check all the scoring and stats of this one. Check scores from around the top 25. DeBoard out of the inbound. 3 balls way too long. Break down all of our instant replays and our recap of the first half as well. Grimes, front iron short. This is a team coming in, ladies and gentlemen, that's averaging 80 a game. They've scored 9 in 18 minutes. Northington. Looking at a double team inside on Stockstill. Lloyd feeds it off to Sanders. 10 on the shot clock. Lloyd wants to flatten things out. Sanders lobs it inside. Stockstill feeling out. Goes inside off the right side. No. Big rebound there by Nick Roberts as he boxes out the big man. Then they force a turnover. Here's Northington. And that ball's tipped off to the far sideline right toward Don Rakowski. Here's Josh Bauer returning. He's got 6 of the 9 of the Lions' first half points. They've missed all 10 of their 3-pointers. 14.8% on 4 of 27 from long range, or from the field, excuse me. Northington, straightaway 3. He's fouled. He's going to the line for 3 as Ian Johnson got him on the way through. His first, team's second. And Lamar Northington, the freshman out of Hopkinsville, is going to shoot 3. 68% free throw shooter. 17 points, 4 rebounds, averaging 10 points, 3.5 boards a game. He's leading the way with 10. Make it 11. First free throw of the ball game for the Knights. They extend their lead to 15. Got the second one. Northington having himself a day. 8 points, 11 rebounds, and 4 dimes when these two teams played on January the 10th down in Dayton. Cal Drake will check in. He'll replace Dye. Drake, a freshman out of Franklin, North Carolina. One more for the Frosh. Got them all 3. So Northington with 13 in the first half, and the lead is 26-9. Inside of 2 minutes to play in the half. Drake on the wing, back to Johnson. And then ball tipped. Did they say Bauer touched it or not? He did not, but they only have 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Stockstill will guard the inbound by Bauer right in front of us. They get it away to Johnson. Johnson hemmed up. Out to the corner. 3 before the horn. Won't go home. Long rebound Sanders. Out to DeBoard. DeBoard with numbers. Attacks the rim. Finger roll. What a finish by Race. 28-9. Race with 11. 90 seconds to play in the half. What a first half by this Knights team. You would never dream this is a team in the middle of a 12-game losing streak. Here's Drake on the baseline. Out to Bauer. Touch back to him. He goes up and gets the finish. Cal Drake jumps off the bench and gives Bryan some much-needed points. Here's Sanders out top. Lloyd will check back at the top of the key and reset the offense as we have just over 1 minute to go. Lloyd pumps, gets the screen, stops, 15-footer, and we're going the other way on an illegal screen. That one's probably on D'Angelo, and it is. Stockstill picks up his second, team's 6th. So any more fouls on the Knights will have Bryan shooting free throws. Stockstill's going to sit the remaining 58.5 seconds. Jalen King Joyner returns. Caleb Grimes across the midcourt stripe. Bauer, high post left side, now back to Grimes. Has that one ripped out of his hands, but right there he picks it up. Johnson with 15, comes left, looks at a double team. Drake took the old NBA shuffle step there, if you will. Bauer on the baseline, faces the basket. Grimes with 5 in the keyhole. Drake pumps, steps in, 17-footer from the elbow, no. Northington with a rebound, shot clock is off, and Charlie Pack says, hold it. We want 1 here. Lloyd will settle things down, and the Knights are going to go to the locker room leading by at least 17. Can they push it to 20 with a made 3? Lloyd makes the call with 6. Gets the screen into the keyhole, reverses back to Sanders. Spot up 3's on the way, got it! Eric Sanders before the horn, splashes down for Tripletown. The Knights lead it by 20. Here's your Grayson Sporting Goods instant replay. Lloyd did a good job to get it back to him. And Sanders tickles a twine as it flies through. And the Knights go to the locker room leading by 20, 31-11. Halftime, and we return after this on Kool TV.
Rev up your autumn adventure and refuel at Clark's Pump and Shop. Make a pit stop and treat yourself to our assortment of snacks and drinks. Clark's Pump and Shop has the perfect treats to satisfy your fall cravings. From our seasonal lattes and iced coffees to specialty donuts and desserts. Don't just fuel up your vehicle, fuel your taste buds at Clark's Pump and Shop, your ultimate road companion. Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
If you're looking for a complete discount pharmacy with old-fashioned service and excellent prices, look no more. Since 1979, Stultz Pharmacy has provided our area with the finest in pharmacy care, 24-hour emergency prescription service, free delivery, and drive-through service for prescriptions. Stultz Pharmacy continues to fill all of your expectations. They carry a nice selection of gift items. For hometown service, see the professionals at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup. More than you expect from a pharmacy.
Stultz Pharmacy.
River Cities Builders is a licensed general contractor specializing in commercial and industrial projects, and they have a history and reputation of providing top-notch expertise through their experienced and devoted workforce. River Cities Builders also is a gas facility maintenance company offering petroleum equipment maintenance and EMV compliant upgrades for smart payment terminals, and they offer 24 hours, 7 days a week emergency service. Call 606-473-4112 or visit rivercitiesbuildersinc.com.
When you have business away from home or a planned event far from your comfort zone, you're probably going to need a little help. Let A&A Porta Potties assist you with all your portable toilet needs. Whether on a construction site, planning for an outdoor wedding, or any other outdoor event, A&A Porta Potties are here to assist you. A&A Porta Potties also rents out storage containers, office containers, cooling fans, tables, and chairs. A&A Porta Potties, there is no event too big or too small for us to accommodate you.
31-11 at the half, as KCU trailed this one 5-0 and then rolled off a 21-2 run. Here's the odd number on this one. It was 1348. Bryan tied the game at 7. They did not score again until 4:27 to go in the first half. That, my friends, is almost a 9-minute scoring drive. That's just a few minutes, or a few seconds over 9 minutes. Lamar Northington went crazy. He had 10 points in the first 10 minutes. He's got 13 to lead the way. Raced aboard with 11 as this Knights team is in the locker room up 20, trying to close things out on their final home game here of the regular season. We'll take a break. We come back. We'll look at our first half highlights. We'll get our statistics and ready for the second half of the action here in Grayson. Knights lead it by 20 in the locker room. Back after this on Kool TV.
At First National Bank, we strive to make every person that walks through our doors feel like family. Because to us, you are. For over 120 years, we have lived in and served the families of Kentucky with genuine care through the good times and the bad. Come and see the difference banking with family can truly make for you at any of our 7 locations, or visit our website at www.fnbgrayson.com. First National Bank, member FDIC.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts and salads, a tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around. Kentucky Christian University is a private, nonprofit university located in the beautiful foothills of eastern Kentucky in Grayson. KCU offers both undergraduate and graduate programs, including the Teacher Leader Master of Arts in Education degree. They also have an array of competitive sports. Kentucky Christian University is committed to focusing on Christ while helping students build character and prepare for their future careers. Visit kcu.edu to learn more or to schedule a visit to campus. Not only is State Senator Robin Webb proud to support and congratulate our youth in all their endeavors in and out of the classroom, but your State Senator Robin Webb is also proud to support and work for all the adults in her district. Robin Webb strives to put forth the best for youth and adults alike. Whether it's in Frankfort or here at home in her district, know that Robin Webb puts you first in all of her decisions she makes. State Senator Robin Webb strives harder every day to make Kentucky a better place to work, live, and have fun.
Halftime here in Grayson. Let's take a look at our first half highlights. Still trying to work out a few bugs on this one. Just bear with us here. Let's give it a whirl. Here we go. 3-0 your score early on. A nice finish at the rim as Bauer with a follow. Bryan looked like they were ready to run KCU out of the building. And then things started clicking KCU's way, and it was Lamar Northington that got things ready and going. Nice step back there for his first bucket of the ball game. Then a turnover. Knights down by 3. Northington in transition off the glass. That cut the lead to 1. Raymer's 3 won't go. Ball thrown back into DeBoard. DeBoard steps out, back out to Northington. 3 for the lead. Knights have it. They lead it 7-5. Even at 7, Raymer with the steal at midcourt. Brings it off to Northington. Splash down from Tripletown. Knights take the lead. It's up 10-7. And then that's when KCU put this run together. DeBoard, little shimmy shake, head fake, and buries the triple. 13-7. Knights are in front. We got that one so quick. We got a replay on a replay. Knights leading by 6. Stockstill on the baseline. Backs it in. Spins on the baseline with a little baby hook shot. Gets the spin as it falls home. Stockstill had 4 in the first half. He's got the basketball here Leading by 8 are the Knights. DeBoard from the elbow, 15-footers pure. The Knights' run continues. 19-7, they lead it. Another turnover. Northington out in front. Gives it off to Stockstill. He fakes to the right, goes to the left, and finishes. Knights continue the roll. They lead it 21-9. DeBoard off the right side. Stops on the baseline and strokes home the J as the Knights lead this one 21-9. Out in transition again. DeBoard, 2-on-1. Goes with the right side with a finger roll. And KCU leads this one by a score of 31-11. Take a look at our final shot of the half on your Grayson Sporting Goods instant replay. Lloyd tied up, gives it to Standers. Twine as he flips it through and sends to the locker room, leading by 20. We'll take a break. We'll come back. We'll get our first half numbers. Get you ready for the second half. 31-11 after one half of play. We're back after this in Grayson on Kool TV.
Hello, everyone. I am Rick Clark. Let me introduce you to Carlisle, Annabelle, and Zach.
And as you can tell by these commercials, this family has a lot of fun.
We have a great team here at Clark's.
And we would love for you to join our family.
Whether you're a young person looking for your first job, someone who's looking for extra work, or maybe you're ready to start a career at a growing company, we want to talk to you. To find out more and start the process, go to myclarkspns.com.
Clark's Pump and Shop.
Return.
Refresh.
Refuel.
If you're looking for a complete discount pharmacy with old-fashioned service and excellent prices, look no more. Since 1979, Stultz Pharmacy has provided our area with the finest in pharmacy care, 24-hour emergency prescription service, free delivery, and drive-through service for prescriptions. Stultz Pharmacy continues to fill all of your expectations. They carry a nice selection of gift items. For hometown service, see the professionals at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup. More than you expect from a pharmacy.
Stultz Pharmacy.
River Cities Builders is a licensed general contractor specializing in commercial and industrial projects, and they have a history and reputation of providing top-notch expertise through their experienced and devoted workforce. River Cities Builders also is a gas facility maintenance company offering petroleum equipment maintenance and EMV compliant upgrades for smart payment terminals, and they offer 24 hours, 7 days a week emergency service. Call 606-473-4112 or visit rivercitiesbuildersinc.com.
When you have business away from home or a planned event far from your comfort zone, you're probably going to need a little help. Let A&A Porta Potties assist you with all your portable toilet needs. Whether on a construction site, planning for an outdoor wedding, or any other outdoor event, A&A Porta Potties are here to assist you. A&A Porta Potties also rents out storage containers, office containers, cooling fans, tables, and chairs. A&A Porta Potties, there is no event too big or too small for us to accommodate you.
Halftime here in Grayson. Let's take a look at our first half numbers. Those numbers speak for themselves. Bryan shooting 17% from the field. 5 of 29. They're 0 of 11 from long range, 50%, 1 of 2 from the charity stripe. 14 rebounds, 19 turnovers. No, only 9 turnovers, producer. You hit one too many numbers there. Not 19, just 9. 14-9. She's fired. It was coming. You could feel it coming, kind of like that run with KCU. Knights go 42.9% from the field. That's 12 of 28. 28.6 from three-point land. Hit all 3 of their free throws. All those was from Northington as he was fouled on a three-point attempt. Knights with 20 rebounds, 7 turnovers. They got 4 offensive rebounds. Raymer with 3 personal fouls. Stockstill has 2. DeBoard with 1. No other players either way in foul trouble issue. We'll take our final break. We'll get you ready for the second half when we return after this. Knights in front by 20, trying to close it out and snap a 12-game losing streak here at home after this on Kool TV.
At First National Bank, we strive to make every person that walks through our doors feel like family. Because to us, you are. For over 120 years, we have lived in and served the families of Kentucky with genuine care through the good times and the bad. Come and see the difference banking with family can truly make for you at any of our 7 locations or visit our website at www.fnbgrayson.com. First National Bank, member FDIC.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes, none compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts and salads, a tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenham, Grayson, Painesville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around. Kentucky Christian University is a private, nonprofit university located in the beautiful foothills of eastern Kentucky in Grayson. KCU offers both undergraduate and graduate programs, including the Teacher Leader Master of Arts in Education degree. They also have an array of competitive sports. Kentucky Christian University is committed to focusing on Christ while helping students build character and prepare for their future careers. Visit kcu.edu to learn more or to schedule a visit to campus. Not only is State Senator Robin Webb proud to support and congratulate our youth in all their endeavors in and out of the classroom, but your State Senator Robin Webb is also proud to support and work for all the adults in her district. Robin Webb strives to put forth the best for youth and adults alike. Whether it's in Frankfort or here at home in her district, know that Robin Webb puts you first in all of her decisions she makes. State Senator Robin Webb strives harder every day to make Kentucky a better place to work, live, and have fun.
1-11 as we get ready to start the second half of play. James Carr, happy to have you along with us here on Kool TV. Our executive producers, Felicia Carr, our camera operator, Ian Farmer. Greatly appreciate everyone tuning in with us here and with us all season long here on Kool TV. Again, if it's your first time with us here, hit that subscribe button, give us a thumbs up, hit that bell each time we put out material there for Kool TV. You'll get an alert to your mobile device. Final home game of the 23-24 campaign, and man, this would be a stellar way to end it. Halfway home of what would be win number 6, but it would snap a 12-game losing skid, and there's been so many games along that way that have just been so close. And they played a phenomenal first half. Defensively, they were sound. Ian Johnson, he dropped 30 last time out in the win over Reinhardt, had 33 back on that January 10th game down in Dayton when Bryan beat KCU 84-75. He has been held 0 of 3 and scoreless. Now can the Knights continue that roll? Again, they rolled off a 21-2 run, held Bryan scoreless for over 9 minutes after falling behind 5-0. You think about that. They scored 11 points. They had 5 of those in the first 2 minutes of the basketball game. 6 points over 18 minutes of basketball. That's what KCU was able to force them into. They were 0 of 11 from long range. They shoot at 33% from downtown on average, but they are struggling here tonight on Ron Arnett Court. Dye, Grimes, Bauer, Johnson, and Johnson, the 5 on the floor for the visitors. Lloyd, Sanders, Stockstill, DeBoard, and Northington, so starting 5 both ways as we get the second half underway. Bryan has the basketball, and off we go. They'll work it from right to left as you view it on the screen, the same as I do here courtside at Ron Arnett Court. Inside Bauer, high off the window, good. Good start there as he has 8 of the 13. Here's Lloyd. Works off a screen there from Stockstill, gives it to him, gets it right back, kind of what they do a lot of times. Here's DeBoard, works off a screen from Sanders. 15-footer up, no good. Johnson reaches out and pulls out the rebound. Ahead, out to Bauer. Slams on the bricks. Baby hook shot up, no. Following the stick back there by Dye and a quick little 4-0 spurt. And the lead's down to 16. Lloyd, step back, dials up from downtown Tripletown and gets the swirly to go home. 5th triple of the game. Good answer there by the Knights. Bauer between the rings. Knights in a man-to-man. Grimes on the handoff. Here's Johnson. Bauer on the baseline, tied up. Tries to go inside. He was looking for Dye on the backdoor cut. It's raked out of bounds by Stockstill. Bryan basketball, 9 seconds on the shot clock. Grimes to trigger in. Bauer on the baseline. Grimes, 5 on the shot clock. Here's Bauer. Off to Grimes, a little teardrop up, doesn't go home. Stockstill fights for the rebound. He's tied up on the baseline, and a foul on the reach-in. Believe they got that one on Dye. They did. His first, team's first of the half. Here's Sanders. Sloppy pass stolen away there by Johnson. He'll attack the rim on the left side and finish. Caden Johnson with a steal and the score. Trims the lead to 17. Here's Northington. Out into the corner, it's knocked out of bounds. Here comes Caleb Reamer in the basketball game, replacing Eric Sanders. I don't know what the smell is in this place, but it smells phenomenal. Maybe it's just because of the fact I'm starving. But the food smell coming from the cafeteria right now smells amazing. There's somebody behind us eating food. Here's the board. Gets a screen, stops on the elbow. Looks off to Northington in the corner. 10 seconds on the shot clock, 18 to go in the ball game. Lloyd resets. DeBoard, left wing threes on the way. Yes! His second triple of the ball game, 14 for Race. That puts the lead back to 20. 6-3 of the ball game by the Knights. They were 6 of 16, 38%. Here's Bauer. Here's Bauer on the feet on the baseline. Stockstill's there. Lloyd with the help. Hook shot on the baseline. Larry Bird, eat your heart out. 10th point for this junior out of Albany, Oregon. That was pretty. Here's Stockstill, feeds it back off. Lloyd, little stutter step, tied up there on the baseline. Or excuse me, in the paint next to the baseline. Lloyd resets. Lob inside to Stockstill. He goes from the right to the left, won't stay home though. He was held the entire way there. And in transition, Johnson tries to save it. Northington broke it up. Lions basketball underneath their own bucket. 37-19. 3 minutes gone here in the second half. Grimes to bring it in. Bauer on the wing, way out left. Grimes will reset. 20 on the shot clock as he circles the wagons. Bauer cut off at the free throw line. Here's Johnson with a pump and goes right, and it's kicked out of bounds by Lloyd. 9 seconds remaining. Here's Bauer on that baseline. Hook shot up, no. Stockstill with a rebound. Probably could have got a foul there, but they called it very tight, if you will. Let him play. I like it. There's Raymer, slams on the brakes, and he's going to be whistled for a travel. Could not hold on. Too much momentum there as he wanted to take a pass and couldn't get free. 9th turnover of the basketball game by the Knights. 16:20 to go in the ball game. 37-19. Knights lead it here at home. Bauer between the rings, 15 as he looks it off to Johnson. He slides, falls down, trying to save the basketball, and we'll get a timeout on the far sideline by Don Rakowski. His timeout, a 30-second timeout, that leaves him 3 in the basketball game. 16:07 to go in the contest. Knights led at 31-11 at the half. They were down 5-0. Rolled off a 21-2 run. Held Bryan scoreless for over 9 minutes. And an Eric Sanders 3 before the buzzer pushed the lead to 20, and that's the largest it's been in the ball game. Stay tuned with us after the game. We'll check out the scoring and stats of this, and we'll talk with head coach Charles Pack. Hopefully talk about a victory. They've been so close in so many games in this 12-game skid, and it's not that they've played bad basketball. Just had some bad luck, some spurts that they've not really taken care of the basketball maybe the way they should have. taken some smart shots, done something that they've needed to do. But here in this one right now, well on their way. Still a long ways to go in this one, 16 to go. Here's Bauer, left post, high post, I should say. Johnson on the curl, feeds it back off to Bauer. Then they try to go too many times with it underneath, and that's a shot clock violation. The 10th turnover gives it back to KCU. Bauer had the space, tried to feed it underneath, and Dye couldn't handle the pill. There's Northington. Strong first half, had 10 points in the first 10 minutes. Finished with 13 in the first half. Stockstill crosses over, jump stop to board, 15 on the shot clock. Lloyd on the wing, wants a screen, gets it from Stockstill. Gets bumped off his spot, slams on the brakes, 5 on the shot clock, to board. Knifing his way to the basket, loses the handle on the ball, and it's out of bounds. It'll be KCU basketball with 1 second on the shot clock. It's only the time enough for a lob toward the rim. And KCU's going to burn a full timeout. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. So both teams remaining with 3 timeouts. And this is where you're in a situation in this type of a ball game, you want to go to the marker board and draw up something and see if you can execute. This is where you have to, obviously your first option is Stockstill. You've got Raymer on the floor as well, but you've also got your guards that can do a catch and shoot. We'll see what they've got here. You've got some options here, but you don't have any time to catch it, put it on the floor. It's got to be catch and shoot to beat the shot clock. There's the board, fadeaway jumper on the baseline, short. Grimes fights for the rebound in front of Lloyd. That was what I was talking about there. It was all he could do was catch that, and he was falling away as he made the catch. 18-point lead for the Knights. They've led it since trailing 5-0 once they went up 7-5. Logan Allen checking in. Ian Johnson from the keyhole. His first points of the evening. Goes home with 15 to go in the ball game. Averaging 14 a game. He had 30 in the win over Reinhardt, had 33 in the win over KCU in January. He has been really held in check as DeBoard loses the handle on the pill. 10th turnover of the basketball game for the Knights. Here's Allen to the rack, and Raymer called for the foul. That's his 4th. First team foul. Eric Sanders quickly off the bench, has to check in. Logan Allen will go to the line and shoot 2. 62% free throw shooter is the redshirt freshman out of Peachtree City, Georgia. Averaging 6 points, 2.3 rebounds a game, 12 points and 6 boards in the win over Reinhardt. First one is up as good. Raymer takes a seat, Sanders back in. 37-22, 14:34 to play in the ball game. Both of them go home for Allen. His first points of the ball game. 37-23, 14.5 to play. Stockstill goes to Lloyd down in the corner, gets it right back. Looks at a double team. Knights working around the horn. Here's the board. 10 on the shot clock as he takes it back from Stockstill. Goes to the basket, kicks it out. Northington, spot up threes on the way. Yes! 16 for Lamar. Great look there by Race. Leads back to 17. There's a great look at it on your Grayson Sporting Goods instant replay. Splits the defensive pressure there on a triple team, and Northington splashes down. There's Bauer. Crosses over. Inside Grimes, he'll back it out and reset. Caden Johnson now feeds Bauer in the keyhole. Allen inside on a mismatch. Turnaround jumper, no. Stockstill claims the rebound in front of the rim. That's his 9th. Sanders in a hurry, splits the defense. Back out top of the key. Stockstill straight up threes on the way, no. Lloyd fights for the rebound, comes out of there with it. Here's Sanders in traffic. Left side, and the roll tip back by Stockstill won't go. Ball comes all the way out to the elbow, and Caden Johnson feeds it out. He'll stop for a 3 in transition, no. Stockstill fights for his 10th rebound as he goes to the deck. Knights in transition. Northington has his pocket picked. Out to Ian Johnson, and he'll go to the right hand with the finger roll for his 4th of the ball game. 15-point lead. What a series that was. Here's Lloyd. Inside of 13. Northington back to Sanders. 15 on the shot clock. DeBoard attacks on the right side, and he's fouled on the way up as he threw a dart into the chest of Stockstill. Only the second team foul of the half. They got that one on Logan Allen, his first. Here's DeBoard in the corner. From the baseline, left it short. Great opportunity here for the Lions to trim down this 15-point deficit. It's been out to many as 15, or about to 20, excuse me. Bauer looks at the double team. Stockstill rakes it away. Caden Johnson from the elbow. Fadeaway jumper, no. Stockstill fighting for the rebound. It's knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Knights. Stockstill already with 10 boards in the ball game. KCU out rebounding Bryan 25-20. Here's Northington. Lloyd on the right side. Back to Northington. Floater from the keyhole. Inside to Stockstill on the baby lob there, and Stockstill with his 6th. Beautiful little dime there. The 7th assist in the ball game. Pushes the lead back to 17 as we inch closer to the midway point of the second half. Here's Dye. Attacks, lost the handle on the basketball. DeBoard wants to race it ahead. He's got numbers. Drops it off to Stockstill. Stockstill up and finishes. 8 for D'Angelo. What a finish in traffic. Stockstill led the surge. Got D'Angelo out there and somehow gets that one up and in. Bauer's shot won't go home. Dye with a left-handed stick back. 6 points for Kaylor Dye. 44-27. It's a 17-point edge as we approach 11 minutes to go in the ball game. Jalen King Joyner checking back in that last timeout. Here's Northington. Fires up a shot and one. What a finish by Lamar. Are you kidding me? Take a look at this one on your Grayson Sporting Goods Instant Replay. He was falling down when he let go of the ball and got the roll. Fouls on Dye, his second, team's 3rd. And Northington, for a chance at a 3-point play, he's got all 3 free throws attempted by the Knights today. This to push it back to 20, and he does so. 19 for him. Want to do some check. That may be pushing close to a career high for him in this one. We still got half a basketball to play. Here's Dye on the baseline, right side out of the corner. Allen inside, tied up, turns around, shot up, bounces around, and falls off the back of the box. His first field goal, he has 4. King Joyner brings it to DeBoard. DeBoard on the baseline. There's Stockstill inside, and he walked. He sure did. He thought about going up for the jam, and he shuffled his feet before he was able to get it up. We're waiting to call a stuff by the big man. 11th turnover of the basketball game. He got caught between, which way do I go with this one? Johnson front court, Bauer out between the rings. Both teams have been in man-to-man this entire ball game. Bauer wants it inside. He's got inside position on Stockstill, hemmed up now in the double team. Johnson on the wing, dials up long distance, short. Dye with a rebound. Stockstill says, I don't think so. DeBoard spins, reverses out to Lloyd. Spot up 3, he's on the way, no. They felt that last block from Stockstill all the way up in Michigan. 3 in transition, no. Northington claims the rebound on the baseline. Knights will slow it down. We're inside of 10 to play in the ball game. A 3 here would give them their largest lead of the contest of 21. And then Northington tries to throw a lob toward it, Stockstill, and Coach Charlie Pack on the other side says it can't go from there. Here comes Andrew Lawrence, redshirt freshman out of Kingsport, Tennessee. Sanders returns for Stockstill as he'll take a break. Nice trying to snap a 12-game losing streak. Led it by 20 at the half. They've got an 47-29 lead at the moment. Bauer leading the way with 10 points. This is a team that's got 29 points. It's averaging nearly 80 a game. Logan Allen tied up. Lawrence out in between the rings. 9 on the shot clock as he goes back to Ian Johnson. Johnson pumps, falls down. Loose ball comes near side. DeBoard had it. They go back inside to Allen. Allen pumps. He didn't get it away. Did not get that away. That is a shot clock violation. If Logan Allen would have shot the ball when he had it the first time instead of pumping, he gets the bucket. Instead, it's a shot clock violation. And another turnover gives it back to the Knights. We go inside of 9 to play in the contest. Here's Lloyd. Looks it off to Northington. He wants another 3. No. King Joyner with the offensive rebound. Has it knocked away, though. And then Northington steals and finishes at the rim. Timeout. Bryan, check out this finish. Northington streaks in, gets the loose ball, and goes with the right hand off the left side. The lead is back to 20. Full timeout. We're back in 60 seconds on Kool TV.
At First National Bank, we strive to make every person that walks through our doors feel like family. Because to us, you are. For over 120 years, we have lived in and served the families of Kentucky with genuine care through the good times and the bad. Come and see the difference banking with family can truly make for you at any of our 7 locations or visit our website at www.fnbgrayson.com. First National Bank, member FDIC.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts, and salads. A tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenham, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around.
You got to go to this replay here because that for Mr. Northington is a new career high. 21 for the freshman out of Hoptown. Look at the hands here, just grabs it and slides to the basket. His career high had been 20 in the loss to Milligan. That was in a shootout here in Grayson. So it's back to a 20-point lead for the Knights. That matches the largest it's been in the ball game, in which it was at halftime, 31-11. Here's Bauer, kicks it off the corner. Ian Johnson, spot up 3, good. He has 7 all here in the second half. That's the first made three-pointer in the ball game by this Bryan team. They're 1 of 15 today. Here's DeBoard. Hands all over him as Johnson whistled for the foul, his first, team's 4th. Here comes Stockstill back in the ball game. Caleb Grimes will return for Bryan. Johnson will take a seat, and King Joyner will take a seat. Now you look at this team of what they're doing. There's not a senior on the roster. You got a lot of freshmen out there playing big minutes, doing so much big things. And you got to think that the sky is the limit for what this team has to offer. Here's the board from the corner. How about another triple for Race? 6 in the half, 17 in the ball game. It's back to 20. 8th made three-pointer by the Knights. Bauer steps through, kicks it off in the corner, and Sanders called for a foul underneath. His first, team second. trying to rotate in for the charge. I think he was in the restricted area. And, of course, you make contact there. You're not going to get – they need a mop on the other end, guys. Bauer's going to have to go get his own mop. He had to do it once before. Again, the way the restricted area works in college is you cannot have any part of your foot inside it. Even if your foot is on the line, you cannot be inside of it. So that's the only thing I can think of is that Sanders was set up right there and maybe had a contact part of his foot inside that restricted area, which calls for the block instead of the charge. Again, college basketball put that in several years ago. It's there for the safety of players that's going up on the rim and trying to dunk, making sure they have a safe place to land without having to worry about somebody cutting underneath their legs. Back underway. Ian Johnson. Tied up. He's in a triple team. Logan Allen, spot up three from the wing. No. Ball tipped around. Lawrence streaks it around and gets it down. Ian Johnson, that one's off the mark badly as it misses everything. And the fans here is going to let him hear it. Never a dull moment here in this building, that's for sure. Chance for the Knights to take their largest lead of the ball game on this trip. Lloyd gets a screen from Stockstill. 15 as Northington takes it on the wing, left side. Spins right, out of the corner. Lloyd spot up three on the way, got it! Second downtown, triple down for Jaden Lloyd. The lead is 23. That's the largest of the ball game. Ninth made three by the Knights. They're rolling here today. Here's Johnson on the baseline. He's tied up, and that should be a jump ball. And it is. It's back to the Knights, and Charlie Peck gives us a fist pump. This is the most electric I've had this building be all season long, and this is what it's all about right here. This is fun. This one's been a long time coming. Here's Lloyd, falls down, tries to keep the basketball, does so. DeBoard slips free. He wants a three. Oh, in and out. Ball was halfway down. Johnson in transition has it raked out of his pocket and down to the far sideline. 6:06 to go in the ball game. Bryan is going to have to find some lightning in a bottle if they're going to come from behind on this one. 15-10 coming in. They're 13-9 in the AAC play. I guarantee you they did not have in their day planners to make a long bus ride to Grayson and head home with a loss. Northington tries to steal it away at midcourt, and now Stockstill with the steal. Out to Northington. Northington draws contact, can't finish. Fights for the rebound, and they'll say it was kicked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Knights on the baseline. Oh, I wanted that one so bad. That was D'Angelo for a tomahawk. Just trying to get it out there and couldn't get it there. Here's DeBoard out of between the rings. 20 on the shot clock. Tells Lloyd to come and get it. He gets a screen from Stockstill. Nothing happening there. DeBoard on the baseline. Reverse scoop shot won't stay home. Allen fights for the rebound in the restricted space. Nick Roberts checked in that last timeout. He's got the basketball. Feeds it inside. Allen tied up. Gets it back and finishes. And a timeout requested by Bryan. 30-second timeout. That leaves them one remaining. .5:21 to go in the ball game. 55-34. KCU's led it by as many as 23. They took a 20-point lead to the locker room after trailing 5-0. They shot 50%, almost 51% when they lost to this team down in Dayton back in January. Perfect 9 of 9 from the free throw line. Here today, 43%. from the field, 39% from long range. Bryan in that game, we're 10 of 30 from three-point land. They're 1 of 17 here tonight for 5.9%. KCU's going to take this possession under 5 minutes to go in the ball game. 15 on the shot clock. Lloyd's trying to look inside for Stockstill. Stockstill gets out of the way. They go back to Sanders. 8 on the shot clock. Northington on the wing. Stockstill on the baseline. Lost it on the way up. Looking for the foul, nothing there. He just lost a handle on the basketball as he spun to the rim. Cal Drake back in the ball game. Here's Lawrence for the three ball that's good. Andrew Lawrence splashes home only the second made three. That trims the lead to 18, 4.5 to play. 2 of 18 are the Lions. Here's Stockstill. Lloyd to the left side now, sets up a screen, gets it. Lloyd to the elbow, feeds it backside to Bourne. What a finish! Race with 8 in the half. He's got 19 in the ball game, and that pushes the lead back to 20. Caden Johnson spot up from the corner. Three ball's good. His first triple. Inside of 4 to go. Here's Northington. Lloyd on the wing. Out to Sanders. Sanders wants to attack. He walked on the way there. Gets the rebound. Turns, puts it up with the left hand, and the finish. He got away with a travel. But either way, his 5th goes home, and the lead's back to 19. The fans letting Caden Johnson hear it here. Here's Lawrence from the corner. Three's up, no. Sanders with a rebound. And Charlie Pack says, slow it down. Bryan has been held right now to half of its season average. Coming into this ball game, 79.5. We're inside of 3, and they've got 40. Here's Lloyd, wants another one. It's on the way. Money. 3 triples for Jaden Lloyd. That's the 10th of the ball game, and the lead is 22. Knights are going to snap a 12-game losing streak here at home. What a tough shot there by Caden Johnson. Johnson will take a seat. We'll get a sub coming on. It will be a 30-second timeout that they've charged to Bryan, I believe. We'll double-check that in just a second. Either way, back under action we go. Yeah, they did credit that timeout to Bryan. Northington on the baseline, short. Nolan Brang checking in, as is Riley Holloman. There's Brang. Don Murkowski's, he's put the white flag in the air. He's got his subs out there. Parker from long range, Roberts, my mistake, buries that long range 3. We're inside of 2 to go. This is going to be a huge win for this team, and what a way to close out the season on the home floor. Sanders from the wing, 3's on the way, no. Roberts takes the rebound. Down by 16. Bring it to the front court, working on the board, gets a screen from Roberts. Brings it back off to Roberts, nearly throws it out of bounds. Here's Drake. Goes to the rim and finishes with a finger roll for the big man. The freshman out of Franklin, North Carolina, picks up his 4th. Knights will be able to take it inside of a minute on this possession. High post right side, Stockstill. Here's Sanders to the rim, gives it up to Stockstill. Stockstill to the right side and finishes. That'll make him a double-double. 10 points, 11 rebounds for the big man from Inkster, Michigan. We're inside of a minute to go. Northington tried to take it away out top of the key and picks up the foul, his first team's third. Here's King Joyner back in for Eric Sanders. We're going to get Colby Gray in the ball game. Jaden Lloyd will take a seat. 49.4 to go. They're going to celebrate in Grayson tonight on this one. Knights are going to pick up their 6th win of the season, but they're going to snap a 12-game losing streak. Drake, spot up 3, way too long. Stockstill with his 12th rebound. And Charlie Pack's going to burn a timeout to get some subs in. Alaska Jones coming on. Noah Curry checking in. 31.1 seconds to go in the ball game. Stay tuned with us after the game. We'll have all the scoring and highlights of this one. 64-48. Here's Curry. And he's fouled out top. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Fouls on Hulleman. Jaden Russell checking in the ball game, his first action this season. Shot clock is off. Knights can dribble this one out, and then we're not even going to have to dribble it. Gray will do so, but the Knights are going to pick up a signature win this season, snapping the 12-game losing streak and doing it in a big way. Final score here this afternoon, 64-48. Knights winning here at home. Post-game when we return after this on Kool TV.
Rev up your autumn adventure and refuel at Clark's Pump and Shop. Make a pit stop and treat yourself to our assortment of snacks and drinks. Clark's Pump and Shop has the perfect treats to satisfy your fall cravings. From our seasonal lattes and iced coffees to specialty donuts and desserts. Don't just fuel up your vehicle, fuel your taste buds at Clark's Pump and Shop, your ultimate road companion. Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
If you're looking for a complete discount pharmacy with old-fashioned service and excellent prices, look no more. Since 1979, Stultz Pharmacy has provided our area with the finest in pharmacy care, 24-hour emergency prescription service, free delivery, and drive-through service for prescriptions. Stultz Pharmacy continues to fill all of your expectations. They carry a nice selection of gift items. For hometown service, see the professionals at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup. More than you expect from a pharmacy.
Stultz Pharmacy.
River Cities Builders is a licensed general contractor specializing in commercial and industrial projects, and they have a history and reputation of providing top-notch expertise through their experienced and devoted workforce. River Cities Builders also is a gas facility maintenance company offering petroleum equipment maintenance and EMV compliant upgrades for smart payment terminals, and they offer 24 hours, 7 days a week emergency service. Call 606-473-4112 or visit rivercitiesbuildersinc.com.
When you have business away from home or a planned event far from your comfort zone, you're probably going to need a little help. Let A&A Porta Potties assist you with all your portable toilet needs. Whether on a construction site, planning for an outdoor wedding, or any other outdoor event, A&A Porta Potties are here to assist you. A&A Porta Potties also rents out storage containers, office containers, cooling fans, tables, and chairs. A&A Porta Potties, there is no event too big or too small for us to accommodate you.
What a heck of a basketball game as we're joined now by head coach Charles Pack. Coach, that one's been a long time coming.
It has. We had a really good prep day today, and I must say, guys executed the game plan to a T. We finally got to help where we're supposed to be early, and big thing was take away catch and shoot threes, and we really did a great job of that. They got some there late, early. We talk about you come out and you just give guys free, wide open looks. It allows their confidence, and we felt like we were there on the catch early and made some tough shots, and they missed those, so their confidence went down, and holding the team to 11 points and a half.
I don't know that I've ever seen that college basketball.
We were rebounding the ball today. We were in our help spots early. We were rotating. We were first manning the cut off we were doing that. We were trapping, like everything we did pregame. we did, and not only did we do it, we did it with max effort, max energy, and communication, and that's the first time we've got that all year. And it, like you said, it's been steps all year, and we've been so close, and to finally get one, it feels good. And to get one that way, defensive effort, and see our guys just smile and laugh, and that's what it's all about. I'm so happy for them. I told them yesterday at practice, I said, I'm not frustrated with you guys. I said, it hurts me for you guys because I know the work you put in and how close we've been, and so I'm just happy for them to get some of that pressure off of them. You know, it's hard losing, and but we had some good team meetings yesterday as well, and this group's wanting to come back, and they're wanting to flip the script next year, and they keep working like they're doing the things we've already started our planning for our off-season workouts and all that. So we feel like the future is really, really bright here at KCU.
Yeah, that's something I talked about during the ball game. I said, you look on the floor, every one of those guys are returning. You do not have a senior on the roster, and that's something of, again, maybe down the stretch here, a little bit of momentum, getting that monkey off the basket, 12-game losing streak. But here today, what was it like in the locker room at halftime, the guys going in up like they were?
You know, we just talked about, we've been here before, and, talked about how that's what max energy, being to the helpline early, all those things look like. But now let's not go out here and give up 42 points in the second half like we have in the past. I said, this is a chance to really grow, and felt like we did that. We still got to value the ball a little bit more, but, that's a young team, and, they're trying to go for the kill, and, we get antsy at times, and we still wanted to play with pace. We're over there talking like we want to still play with pace. We didn't want to pull it out too early. Then we would get it, and we'd turn it over, so we're like, oh, shoot, what do we do? So we're still learning too, when to go, when to pull it out. But execution, extra passes down the stretch was phenomenal. They cut it to 15, 13, and I don't remember what the lowest was, but we'd hit a big three, make the extra pass. Just phenomenal effort by my guys. And I can't say enough about them and their resilience. It could have been easy to fold in and try to get mine, and they didn't do that. They stayed together as a unit, as a team, and that was one of our key emphasis today. Is they run a lot. They don't run a lot of actions, but they run their actions very, very well. And I told you that the other night when we talked. And so one of the biggest emphasis is we have to guard all their actions with 5 guys. And we did that today, and I'm so proud of our guys for doing that. And it was just a total team effort all the way around.
Down 5-0 right out of the gate. You take a timeout, you come out, and this is what you like to respond with. How about a 19-2 run? And then in the process of that run, you held that team scoreless for nearly 9.5 minutes. That really allowed you to kind of settle down. Lamar Northington, career high today, 21 points. He had 10 points in the first 10 minutes of the basketball game. Race goes off for another big day today. D'Angelo, a double-double. He has 10 and 12. Just an all-around effort, and no matter who you came off the bench with, you went to Caleb Raymer early on, and he picked up 2 personal fouls. He was coming to the bench. You turned around and said, get back out there. We need you. He was defensively just causing some disruptions.
Yes, he has a really high basketball IQ, and he understands what we're trying to do a lot of times. And he was really knowing to dig, when to get out, he was trapping up top, and we did not want their guards to just be able to come off and get a clean look. And a lot of times you still have weak side help, or strong side or corner help. So we were like, let's just really tag that roll hard and not let their shooters come, because that's how they beat us down there. And that was like point of emphasis. We're not giving up just threes coming off that. So, and Caleb does a really good job of understanding what we're trying to do there, and he executed that perfectly early. And like you said, that's part of the reason we held him scoreless for 9 minutes.
I thought one of the biggest shots in the basketball game was right out of the gate in the second half. They come down, they get a couple of buckets. Jaden comes down, sizes it up, pulls that trigger, and hits that 3. That pushes the lead back to 18. And it was just kind of one of those things of, it was like, it's not going to happen again today.
Yeah, I felt that way as well. We like I said, we had a great day of prep yesterday. We knew how they were going to defend the pick and roll. We knew they were going to go under on Jaden. We knew he would have some opportunities at some shots. And, I think he felt us struggling, and he come open, and they went under, and he was wide open. And he's going to hit that. I think at the one point in the season, he was shooting around 40%. So we have pure confidence that he's going. And we work on that every single day. So he's just a competitor. He's 5'9", 5'10", but my golly, he'll get up in you and guard, and he plays with every bit of energy he has, and I love that about him, and I'm glad he's here with us here at KCU.
Coach, we'll let you go celebrate with your team. That's a heck of a win. Big time coming there, but a more important thing, you close out on the home floor with a victory, and that's big to take into the next season.
It is, and we appreciate you guys so much for all you do for us here at KCU. I appreciate you, and look forward to working with y'all hopefully again next year.
Absolutely. Coach, always a pleasure, my man. Nice
Thank
win.
you.
We'll take a break. We come back. We'll look at our numbers. We'll wrap things up here from Grayson. Big win for the Knights today, 64-48, your final. Back after this on Kool TV.
At First National Bank, we strive to make every person that walks through our doors feel like family. Because to us, you are. For over 120 years, we have lived in and served the families of Kentucky with genuine care through the good times and the bad. Come and see the difference banking with family can truly make for you at any of our 7 locations or visit our website at www.fnbgrayson.com. First National Bank, member FDIC.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts, and salads. A tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenham, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around. Kentucky Christian University is a private, nonprofit university located in the beautiful foothills of eastern Kentucky in Grayson. KCU offers both undergraduate and graduate programs, including the Teacher Leader Master of Arts in Education degree. They also have an array of competitive sports. Kentucky Christian University is committed to focusing on Christ while helping students build character and prepare for their future careers. Visit kcu.edu to learn more or to schedule a visit to campus. Not only is State Senator Robin Webb proud to support and congratulate our youth in all their endeavors in and out of the classroom, but your State Senator Robin Webb is also proud to support and work for all the adults in her district. Robin Webb strives to put forth the best for youth and adults alike. Whether it's in Frankfort or here at home in her district, know that Robin Webb puts you first in all of her decisions she makes. State Senator Robin Webb strives harder every day to make Kentucky a better place to work, live, and have fun.
Final score here today, 64-48. Let's look at our final numbers. Lions shoot it 33% from the field, 20 of 60, 21.7, 5 of 23. All of those three-pointers coming in the second half. They missed their first 14 before it went through. 3 of 4 from the charity stripe, 75%. 13 total turnovers each way. KCU out rebounds Bryan, 33-29. Knights shoot at 43.9% from the field, 25 of 57. 40% on 10 of 25 from long range. They were a perfect 4-4. Lamar Northington hitting all of those. Final scoring looks like this. Josh Bauer held with only 10 points. He came in the basketball game averaging 13 and 8. He was the only player in double figures for this Bryan team, averaging nearly 80 a game. They were held to 48-11 in the first half. KCU with 3 players in double figures. Lamar Northington, a career-high 21 points. Raced aboard 19 points and 6 rebounds. D'Angelo Stockstill, 10 points and 12 rebounds, a double-double for the big man. So with the win, KCU moves to 6-21, 4-19 in conference play. They snap that 12-game losing streak. They'll go to Union next Saturday to close out the regular season. The loss drops Bryan to 15-11. They go to 13-10 in AAC play before they get ready to get up for the conference tournament. That's going to do it for our coverage here today and our coverage this season for KCU basketball. We've really enjoyed all of our time here in Grayson. Always a great pleasure coming over and calling Knights basketball. A big hat tip to both coaching staffs as well as Coach Charlie Pack and his group. Always coming up, doing an interview post-game, win or loss, talking about the goods and the bads, and we always greatly appreciate it. Always respect that when somebody can talk to you when they lose and talk to you when they win. So, but they're celebrating that one, really enjoying it in the locker room. They've deserved that one. It's been a long time coming. But I think the things are certainly bright for the future of what this team has to offer for next season. Again, we will be with you for baseball and softball season as it started up. They've already started playing some games, but we'll start our coverage next Saturday, weather pending, here in Grayson as the baseball team gets things rolling over here off of I-64. Follow us here on Kool Hits on Kool TV. Hit that subscribe button for all the updates coming for baseball and softball season here for the Knights. Again, your final score, 64-48 for Felicia Collier and Ian Farmer. All the great folks at the Kool Sports Network. I'm James Carr saying once again, good afternoon, and thanks for tuning in here on Kool TV.
Thank you for watching another KCU Knights basketball broadcast live on Kool TV. This broadcast of Kentucky Christian University basketball has been an exclusive sports presentation of the Kool Sports Network and Kool TV.